Yeah, but okay, let's start. So again, welcome to Riga Power BI meetup, and this meetup is dedicated to to new and interesting features recently released and added to Power BI. Mainly, we are looking at Power BI desktop, but also Power BI service, and maybe some interesting features too. So I'm giving over to you, Emils. So floor is yours. Please continue.
Thank you all. This good evening, everyone, and it's really nice to see you today in this meetup, not outside, and spending this good time outside. So I think we can start, and briefly I will show you the things what I think are new and really useful if you're using your Power BI desktop or Power BI service really frequently, like basically every day. And let's go through some possibilities which you can use and could not use due to some licenses. And first of all, let's go through and like in a systematical way. As I'm like more analytical person, I like to put things in brackets and boxes, how things should work. And that's why I present you. Let's talk about these latest features and updates in three big blocks. First one is about visualization, and I think things making more readable. The second, I will talk about some usability and user experience, small things which allows you to work just better with your Power BI. And finally, the hard stuff, a little bit more coding than previous steps. This is about the performance, and I'll show you some this Power BI embedded analytics playground, which is made up wholly new, and then best practices of model performance, which is my favorite, and I'll put at the end as dessert. So let's start really briefly. In April 2021 update, we got this beautiful Power Automate capabilities and creating flows inside the Power BI desktop. Here you can see you can like build the flows. Right now you can build 3 flows from the pre-built templates. Of course, if you know how to like build and use Power Automate more deeply, then you can like build your own these flows automatically. I will show you in demo briefly that when we are building the flow in Power BI, it's also published in the cloud for the Power Automate in the web browser. So it's all the time like synchronizing. But I can say one thing about the Power Automate and the Power BI desktop right now, as it is in the preview feature, and you can add it from the more visuals section. Right now, there is no possibility to make an automated flow from your own data manual entry. For example, if I want to enter some data or choose the country like as a filter, writing like Germany or like, I don't know, Latvia, and from that building flow, it's not possible right now, but maybe sometime till the general availability, it will come and we will love it. Yeah, we will love it. So the next thing is shapes, and we have a lot of new shapes. These shapes are based on the shapes we have in the PowerPoint. If you know those rectangles and arrows, which we love in PowerPoint to building the slides, it's also finally happening here. And what's really interesting about the shapes, they are fully redesigned. Maybe in previous experience when you used shapes, they always put that small margin at the end of the shape, and the visual is not like fully till the like to the window fitted, and it's really hard to use it, and it was not so convenient. But from the same April update, they updated it, make it more accessible, the shape, how it is working, how it's building. and you can like use it really like conveniently, and it's everything fine. And if you have a like report with a lot of shapes, then there's this option which you can see on the right side on the screen, that you can convert the old shapes. It's like asking you, hey, I see you have the old shapes, do you want converted? And you say, yeah, upgrade your shape, press the button, and the shape is the new um, new style. And yeah, I'll show you how these shapes are working. And so don't be scared. And the next thing for the from the this make it readable section is about the quick reports. And quick reports is building from Microsoft lists. As we know, some times ago in this year, Microsoft built this Microsoft lists fully page based on SharePoint. As we know, those SharePoint lists, yeah, they have the new home for them. We call them Microsoft lists, and over here in lists, you can like integrate in the Power Apps and Power Automate, as I showed you in previous meetups when I talked about Power Apps for beginners. And finally, it's possible for the doing in Power BI. But there is one thing, you can, of course, use it, but if you are in this targeted release experience, this targeted release group, which you can like sign up and get these latest features the first, and of course you need to like share your feedback back to the Microsoft and say, yeah, this works, but it could be better if we change this and get rid of that. And like right now, yeah, you cannot use that except, yeah, if you're in this targeted release. But how does it look when you have the SharePoint list, and what will look the report? Yeah, this would be look of the report, which is automatically generated. It understands what kind of like these columns you have in your data set, and from that you can like build your report. And of course it's automatically built in a Power BI service. And then just click edit, drag and drop, put your things which you need, and build it as you want. Then next section we go, and this is this automatic table detection, which is really interesting. For example, on screen on left side, I have the table, not like table, but Excel sheet, which is manually formatted as a table. You can see there's the columns, the headers over there, and when I import this Excel file inside the Power BI, it automatically for me asks these like in loading the data, it asks, hey, you can use the sheet, or hey, I found you the suggested table. And using this suggested table, it's sometimes better because it shows only the data you need. In demo, I'll show you what's the difference between these two, the sheet and the table in this kind of example, and then you can get all the data you need. Really nice thing is also about when we talk about these modern tooltips, and we know that right now tooltips are in the black boxes and don't look so great. And if you need to like drill through, you need to like click the right button of your mouse, and then it will only happen. Right now, Microsoft allows us to try out this in preview feature. First of all, yeah, to enable it, you need to go to the preview features, and then you like enable it. But if you want to use in this concrete, this specific report, then also you need to click this go to report settings for your current file, and then click this modern visual tooltips. But yeah, the biggest like limitation and things which is not like made clearly, because it's right now a preview feature, is that there's the synchronization between the report level and the whole this Power BI level. Yeah, when we have just putting in the main options. And sometimes you need to like go inside and click for this specific one to enable it. So, but I think it's okay. If you like to try out these cool new features, then you will like it. And later, I will show you the new tooltip look. And when we go to the cloud inside the Power BI service, we want to like share our reports. And if you remember how it's like sharing your reports, it was a little bit not so nice to share it because there's the different interface which you don't recognize when you are working with other Microsoft tools. For example, in OneDrive, I'm actually sharing files in OneDrive, and I know how it's like easy to do that. Yeah, I have like in this picture on the left side, I have three options. Yeah, to choose people in organization, to choose existing people, specific people, and these three nice icons. And finally, it's happening in Power BI. We can see that Power BI is more integrating in the design look with other these Microsoft products and also in Office and OneDrive. And we can see all the design is becoming more fluent. And if we click on the copy link, we get the copy link as we get in the OneDrive. If we are going to share in the Teams, and open the Teams window, and we can like share that. And if I don't want to share, for example, in my organization, but with specific people, I can also, using these settings, allow recipients to share or not to allow them. And finally, I can like type the name of the email address. But I think right now it's not possible, as we know in the SharePoint. No, not in SharePoint, excuse me, but in OneDrive to share this access with the password and limited time. But take your time, because again, share links, it's coming, but that's not coming fully. It's just a preview feature. So be patient, and not these all capabilities which we have in OneDrive, for example, is not already happening here. So take your time, be patient, and use as it is right now, because I think is much better than it was previously. And one of my favorite things when this spring updates was goal in Power BI. What is goals? They enable teams to easily create business metrics that are crucial for these business operations. And we can like aggregate it and unify it in the way for the specific organization, department or for the whole organization. And you can like measure the progress over here. We can like share the updates with the teammates by easily sharing and making notes. And finally, if we want, we can like go deeper in analysis, check the history which we have made from these goals, and building from them. And in the goals, when you first time are using the goals, before talking about further, the goals are only available if you have premium. I think the best premium plan which you can buy is premium per user. Yeah, 20 euros per month, and you get the all pro licenses of these capabilities, and also a few best ones from the premium Gen 2. So premium per user, I think it's really great for every organization, for all analysts which are using actively Power BI in day to day. And when we are creating a scorecard, this new goal, how it's like happening. Here you can see the samples which you can try out. And I'll show you later in demo how these like samples are looking, or you can find them. And here in we have the sample. You can divide them in smaller sub goals, and you can change the statuses, see the values, how it's like progressing, how it's not. And finally, we can see here's the progress, due date, for what time we need to like finish. And at the top, we can see different kind of goals, which are good, which are bad, and so on. And if I don't, for example, I click on the specific one, and you can see what activities happened, what kind of details we have there, if we all the time on track, or maybe we have overdue or complete that. And checking on history, we will see the history of this. And then when we have went through the nice features which you can use, building the visuals, making your visuals, these reports more visual, better looking, and checking them how to enable the user experience, we go to this finally embedded playground analytics for Power BI. And this is, if you remember previously, this was the Power BI embedded like sandbox. It was not so beautifully created site as right now. And in this site, you can like try out in this developer sandbox already Microsoft built reports of how embedded analytics look like. And with that, you can like do hands-on coding. Also, if you log in on the right side of the top of the right side, you see you can log in. When you log in, you can like embed your own reports and try out. It's like really great. They are like enabling these tools for everyone for free. And of course, as always, they are providing this big learning center with different kind of demos, documentation, which is really necessary when we are embedding the Power BI content in different sites and portals. And here, you can like play, check the different things, how this Power BI embedded analytics works, and how you can use that. And here on the final slide, before we go to the demo, is my favorite from these latest updates is the model performance. And we can see in February, Michael already started writing about how to improve your model's performance. And he has like built in different sections, more than like 50 different kind of these best practice rules, which you can use. For example, here I have show you few DAX expressions which you need to like taking a notice. For example, columns reference should be fully qualified. Or example, avoid using if error function. And when you divide different things, for example, price per earnings, you don't divide price / earnings. You use divide function. One of the things which I'm practicing even more frequently, dividing using DAX function divide. And then in May, he updated his performance model with few changes in the previous, but here we have about performance and how to improve your data model. And the first thing he's saying, try to avoid the snowflake schema. When you have the product category, and under product category, you have this table, this product subcategory, and me building the table like nested tables. He says, please don't do that. Try to build like if you have product table, then it's a category, subcategory, and color, like price and different other parameters. Of course, to make also saying please reduce the number of calculated columns. It's really necessary because calculated columns are calculating all the time when you refresh the like making changes in the data, for example adding some visuals. And to reduce the calculation time, just please making less calculations over here. And the thing I think it's controversial because some guys like Guy in a Cube from Guy in a Cube, Patrick is saying, hey, don't make your data calendar tables as date tables. But here Michael's saying, please do that. So I will make this choice, the last one on you. And if you want to see these performance or even more, go to this site. But if you like using a GitHub as your source of the data and checking these things and getting the full list of what he has done, because in these blog posts, he has just published a little bit, like the tip of the iceberg, but what is under it, it's all over here in the GitHub, he's placed special site, yeah, best practices rules. And he had published the JSON file. You can see all 60 best practices, telling how to use that, and checking how to like build it. And you can find it this GitHub site. But there is one really important thing. Some of these performance, best practice rules you can use without specific coding skills, but some of them you could not. And for those who you could not use, you need to install Tableau Editor. This is also this additional tool which you can, which is built by community. Daniel Otkar was the person who built this, and using the link, you will always get the latest, the release and current version of the Tableau Editor. You can like download it, check it, see it, how it works. And from that, I suggest you please check some videos. If you are new to Tableau Editor, see how it's working, and then only get into this Tableau Editor. So this is all from me from the slides. And before I go to the demo, do you have any questions, comments about that? What I have already told you? Okay, if nothing, then let's go to the demo. And let me check 1 minute with what we started. Yeah, we started with Power Automate. So we go to the already made this report. It's a really simple report. And for example, I'll do just new page. I have my data set. As a country, I'll put the filter. Yeah, I have country. Also, as a filter, I want to put a product. And then on a year as a line chart. And profit year on axis, profit as values. You can see how it's like working. Let's change to the date, a little much better. Like here we have every month. Yep, good. And if we want, let's add another one. This clustered column chart. And here I'll put the country by segment and units sold. See different countries, units sold, government, and here we have built just simple visuals. This time we are not talking about how to like build perfect visually this report. This time we are talking about how to use this Power Automate. To get the Power Automate, you click from the app source. You click from the app source, my Power BI thinking. I think it's finished the thinking. Yep, here it is. Here in search, I like to write Power Automate. Search. Here we have Power Automate preview feature. Let's press add. I already added. Just say cancel. For the first time, just don't ask. And here, if you want to use more frequently, just pin the visual. I'll do that. And I click on it. And what's saying basically, it's showing you a structure on what you need to do. First of all, the fields you need to automate. Second thing, select the edit in more options of any of this visual. I'll show you, yeah, then apply, share it, and then you can format your Power Automate button. And what I want to show you in this demo, I want to show you when user clicks specific country, it will get the information about it. And to do that, I need to click country over here. Yeah, drag it inside. Nothing changed. Yeah, be careful. Then click on 3 little dots, more options. Now here, press the edit button. Here we are getting in Power BI. Inside Power BI, Microsoft Automate we have already tested some few flows. That's okay. Here you can see, you can start from the template, from the instant cloud for the demo reasons. And not to break everything up, I will show you how to send a Teams message from Power BI. I use this instant flow built by Microsoft. It will ask you the permissions. Would you like will connect to specific these accounts? One thing that I forgot to told you, it's good when you are building these flows, automated flows, and you use the same account that you have over here, because it will decrease the complexity of switching between the accounts and getting some things like the places where you don't need to go and share the data with different users. And here it's connected to my Teams and Power BI. I press continue. Now it's showing you on the first button. When I click the button, nothing will be changed. And then the second is showing you for whom this recipient is sent. Here on the right side, we can choose this dynamic content. I don't need that. I will type this the same address which I have, the same user. For the message, I will show you new report for, and I need the country. Use this Power BI data country. You can see it change automatically some things. It's okay, and they show you in the message content. They show you, hey, you have a new report for example, I will click the Germany. Let's add an exclamation mark and the headline. And in headline, I will write, check out this. Check out, yeah, this. Check this out. Check this. Check this out. And or here under advanced options, yeah, you can like summary, alertness, yep, something like that. I click over here, finish. So save. It's saving. Let's click another save. I'll rename it Teams to Power BI. We go back here, and then you need to apply it. So when you press apply, it is successfully applied. So the next thing what we need to do, we need to go to the online. I will find where it is. So I'm over here in Power BI. 1 second, I will go to the Teams. While it's loading, I'll get back to Power BI, and let's play. You can go back to report. See, we have a big button, run the flow, and let's rename it under formatting options, button text. Run the flow now. Create an alert for country. Country. You can like also making it larger. Let's put on 20. Yeah, what else we can do? Change the field title for it. Let's check what's happening here. Next. Okay, and right now I press the button control. It's triggering. It's triggered. So I'm waiting. Yep. Here you can see it just sent me 5 cards. I go to the chat and automatically Flowbot is building me. It's saying new report for France. So I missed the space. Okay, I can like make the changes. I go here on the waffle. I'm clicking on it, and no, it didn't find from Power BI. Maybe yeah. I click on Power Automate. I'll show you how we can also in Power Automate on online change it. Under here, under my flows, I go over here. Where it is, probably this one. I press apply to each here. Yeah, you can see we hit the enter to the space, save, and we save that. We can like close it, and this time I choose the country as the France. You see, we get everything for the France. I click on the trigger. It's triggered, and here show me check this out. I don't know what's happening if I'm clicking check this out. Well, like showing me going. Of course, not nowhere because on my flow is just finishing. It's just sending me a notification, basically. This notification. That's how it like works. This Power Automate inside the team in Power BI. Of course, you can like build more deep scenarios with conditionals. For example, if the country is Germany, then send email for this like German manager, or if the France, yeah, if you click the France and then send it to this French manager and so on. I'm just like showing you how it's like how convenient, so easy it's like building these flows. But of course, you need to like your scenario to build that and doing it. And next is about the shapes. Yeah, see, we have shapes. I get already build a nice page. And in this page, we can see a lot of different shapes. Over here in the insert side ribbon, you press the shapes, you get all these beautiful shapes. Here I have this one of my favorites, which is this rounded rectangle, like a pill. And we can change the fill of it, change the outline color, text, size, margins of that. And if you, for example, we don't like the pills, yeah, we can like go here under the shape, say I want to be that as the pentagon. And here we have the pentagon right now. And so easily what you can do. Also here, you can create the border. Let's make this border a little bit bigger, smaller, and you can like try out. Or also what's really great is that if you are using a shape, you need rotation. You can rotate a whole shape, yeah, for 360 degrees. Or you can like it's like rotation, and then you can rotate the shape how it should like should looks. And finally, you can rotate the text like that. If you don't like anything, just click revert to default. For example, here I'm rotating shape. Let's put 45 degrees, and this in 45 degrees, we have 90. Quick math. And of course, changing the backgrounds, making it glowing. Yeah, glow. You can like add that blur, no blur, 100% blur, transparency. Yeah, making the shapes glowing. And of course, this classical, making shape shadow. One thing it's really confusing me is this, that when we are using shapes, we have 2 shadows. I don't understand how it like works right now, because here you can put another shadow. I figured out now. The first shadow, yeah, is for the shape, for the specific shape, and the second shadow is shadow for the shape as the box, as the visual, as the element. And That's really interesting. Every time when I start telling something, I learn something new. And of course, we have the chevrons and another shapes, block arrows. Yeah, and also we are writing inside the text, which is like really convenient. And so, many questions about these features? If not, okay. I'm going fastly forward. So the next one, remember I talked about these automatical table detections, and here I will show you one quick tip. Also the great feature which is have been built is this: we have now the search bar, and you know when we are going inside the PowerPoint or Word, we have the search bar, and over here, yeah, you can check the theme. So for example, I want to create enter data. Yeah, we have like Power BI data sets, cut, transform, or copy, new page, different quick features, yeah, like quick measures, or find some recent files that you have worked on. So it's really easy. Yeah, but about this, when you use the Excel as the data source, you click on Excel, show me downloads. Yeah, and on downloads, I have this file of the municipality budget income here in Latvia. And when we are getting this data, I will open in on separate window how the data looks like in Excel before we are checking this out. That you'll see it's just columns and rows which are colored in different colors. So it's not like build table. And here we can see we have the numbers, and you can see this is just colored like sheets, cells. We can see there's no table tools, this additional ribbon over here, and it's just like, yeah, the sheets which are formatted like usual. So, like we know, we get these financials we have built before Power BI was even born. We built these the same type of these like financial budgets for the years and companies. And right now you can like use the Power BI. And here we can see in the original, we have the blank row as the second. And here we have like this in the double. Here also is a lot of blanks. And it's showing like this. But it's saying, hey, I recognize that you over here have some kind of table. We click on it, and we can see that what's the difference. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 3 blank rows before the Rigas regions. And if you click here, we have only 2. It's already built for us, recognize these headers of the columns. Of course, you need to like do work here a little bit data transformation, but we won't do that. I'm just like showing you how it's really easy. I'll show you the transformation side of that, how it looks like. And really easy, super cool. Also, it's a great thing if you're working with a lot of open data. It's really helping you a lot. And we can see what kind of steps it has made. Removing the top rows, filtered nulls and white spaces. Basically the same steps. So what will you do? Yeah, here we can like remove first top row and so on. This is a really cool feature. I really encourage you to try out and to use it frequently. And then yeah, let's dive deep into the Power BI service for the last minutes. Where it is, or here, flows. Yeah. Also, well, one quick thing, for some time, this is the new look of the Power BI service. I think, yeah, it's finally for the whole time. And on here on the left side, we have the goals. Let's start with the goals. For this account, yeah, I have premium producer. Here I have 10 days of trial and already played a little bit. And if we go over here, we can see here there are sample records. For example, I want to check my HR goals. I can click on that. You can see best retail in North America was our top goal, and under that we need to like 3 lower goals, subcategory goals. And for example, I want to check what's happening, why we are lacking of hiring 50 talents. I click on this and be kind. I can see for the time how it's going. You can add that one time one, and see that you click on history, you see the change, the current values, and these options. And then what I want to show you, if we are clicking on edit button, I think it won't edit because it's demo, like a sample. Let's create our own. And here you can see these favorites. First of all, my goals and my activity. This means these are goals which matter for you. And what does it mean? So, for example, the manager has assigned these goals specific for you to track them daily or populate them. Or for example, these are the goals which you have edited lastly, and or regularly doing performances and check-ins, how they are going. And here on the middle size, you can middle this box, you can do the recents, favorites, shared with me, scorecards. Let's create a new scorecard. I say it's testing the goals. Yeah, I won't add any description, where to put it. Let's put it in the tests, create. Here I have and seeing, yay, hey, start tracking your new goals today. Let's clicking. Goal name, test 45 times goals. Goals in service. Goals in Power BI. Who is the owner? Owner will be me. Current value, I have tested one time. Target 45. Status on track. Start date today. A due date, we can see, you can like click on the calendar. It's July. I think I will make it till the end of the month. Let's click 30th of July, June. I click save. You can see we have one on goal. For example, if I want to, here you can click on it, reading mode, seeing how it's going on. I can press new check-in. For example, today I already 3. Yeah, this means I have 2 more. I include a note. 2 more tests. I can like bold it, look cooler. New check-in, and you can see. Let's build another for like tomorrow. Tomorrow is 11th. See how it's like building it. Let's add, for example, also on Saturday, like here, Saturday is 5. See how it's going. 5 from 25. You can see it from day to day how it's like going. If you press on the edit, if you click on this, add sub goal, we can add sub goal. Connect to your data, of course, which data is only published in your service. Yeah, it's really important to know. And of course, like upgrade your value goals, overwriting something on track. For example, here I'm saying already we are like behind the schedule. I can like save. You can see it's like the breaking point of that, and so on. This is how like works this. Yeah, the goals. I think really cool feature. Please try out. Of course, if you have these like licenses, and I hope you have. Let's go to the yeah, talking about sharing links and sharing the links. Let's go to this. Here I have this demo, for example, demo report. Yeah, our demo, they are all equal. So don't be afraid. So I have some kind of nice data over here, and here on top I click the magical share button. You can see I can copy the links, I can share the organization with my people, those who build the content. For the people with existing access, I press apply. And also here I can put the links, themes, and specific people I can send for them. They can share, see what's like happening, how to like get that. I want to click of anything of that, and can see that this is the new sharing options, which is like happening, which you can experience. And if we go to the last section about the embedded playground, we go to this the site. Yeah, we go to the site. Yeah, embedded playground Power BI. Here it's so you can see this is the old one, yeah, which we had previously. You can try the sample reports. Here saying, hey, we have the new report. Please try out. See, this is the new developer sandbox where you can sign in, spend good time. Let's try it. Let's use the sample reports. I don't want to log in right now. It's linked like interacting, saying got it. Okay, really nice to hear. Showing us the code, what is like functioning behind that. And you can see it has generated for us report. This classical 1 hour sales report. This looks when it's basically embedded. And as I'm not so deeply into the coding and changing different parameters of these embedded playground, I won't show you different code what you can do here. If you class on the 6th line of the code, you can see what's happening, what is doing here, and different other of these possibilities you can do. Of course, if you go to the properties, you can like get the ID, like here, retrieve the report ID. Oh, wrong button. Press run. It will show you the report ID somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know where, but this is how it works. You basically like navigation, set page, set active. Yeah, you need to, of course, write a little bit, retrieve the page collection, then active second page. Yeah, you can like try out these options, getting the data, exploring it, clicking on it, getting more information. Yeah, it's saying you will lose everything. Then we can see what kind of APIs we have over here. I think really great thing which you can like explore how the APIs are working through clicking this, checking, having fun. What's like okay, and finally we have the showcases, customized reports, and these features. So this was things that I wanted to show you today. Hope you liked, and I hope you will like use them more frequently, like the Power Automate feature, or like when you are using the the goals, which are my favorite one. So what's your favorite from the today's issue you checked?
Could you Emils go back to this first slide when you have all these features on one slide?
Yep.
Yeah, my favorite definitely is a Power Automate. I think it's amazing. And the modern tooltips, it's also nice stuff.
Yeah, you can, if you don't want to unmute yourself, you can like write in the chat the features which you like the most.
Yeah, please share Power Automate from Anna. Yeah. So Power Platform, actually, we see that other the Power Platform are becoming more and more integrated. We also could add Power Apps to Power BI, and hopefully we will could add in future we will be able to add the Canvas apps in horizontal view in tablet mode. So maybe we could create more easier write back functionality that we could enter something, some data entry reports. So it's very interesting. And of course, it would be nice to have this write back. So without any additional license, like only with Power BI and standard Power Apps license. So probably, Emil, you checked out recent updates, yeah, starting January.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your feeling? We still there still are many updates every month.
Yeah, we have still many updates from the January. Like in January, they don't have like any updates. Like starting from the February. In January, they are taking holidays. Yeah, from the February, they have changed how we Power BI are telling these latest features. Of course, traditionally we have this visuals like reporting style things, which you can do in reports. Then they have divided the options specifically for the Power BI service, which you can do online. Of course, the data. From time to time, we have something new in the mobile. Thanks for reminding me. I will show you what we can do when we are building in mobile view. You can like here in the view change for the mobile layout, and in the mobile layout they have finally added these see the guidelines, red lines. Yeah, we have finally on them because previously it didn't was over here happening. So we can build these reports specifically using the guidelines, making the elements stick briefly one-to-one. But yeah, we can see that still we have many updates on different visuals, custom visuals from the partners. For example, like the Latvian Zoom charts, they are actively updating their own reports with the newer versions from month to month. Of course, there are other partners who are telling different new visuals, and a lot of these connection data connection updates. We have different sources, different tools every month. So keep up to date to see what's happening. And you can see, and I think right now, yeah, with this new the style they are like sharing the latest features and updates, it's more convenient for me. Because in previous time, I remember it was before, yeah, the February, they just put everything in these three big categories like data, custom visuals, and reporting, and then you needed to find out what's happening where, and even they are at this nice visual queue, like visual tags for what is in preview, what is like premium, what's Gen 2, and updates. So yeah, go to the Power BI website, Power BI blog, check the latest updates by your own. You can see, and I think they are on the right path to making this more easier for everyone. For the persons who are already 20 years in the like industry, or like these 6 years already with the Power BI, and for the persons who are like starting their careers in the analytics.
Okay, then. Thank you, Emil, very much for this insightful meetup. And I wish everyone a pleasant evening, and see you on our next meetup on 30th of June. So it will be very interesting meetup. Again, we will have our guest speaker, Ivars Krampis, and he will show us Power Query stuff and how to combine data in Power Query. So see you soon. Thanks. Have a nice evening. And recording will be available. We will post a link in a couple of days in the chat for this meetup. So see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.